no tomorrow.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning, you already know it. You are fabulous. All right, so today's video, this is another day in the life update, just hanging out, good old girlfriend time kind of video. But I do have a little surprise for you at the end. So I am going to show you a little bit of my Hobby Lobby trip that I took with my best friend that I go everywhere with her. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that trip. I'm also going to show you what I got at Hobby Lobby. And then we're going to do a couple DIYs. I'm so excited, y'all. I have not had a paintbrush or a glue gun in my hands in months. So I'm very, very excited about this video. All right, let's jump in. So stinking cute. All wood, and it will end up costing $5, $6, and $5.
And 40% off.
It'll end up costing about $13. About $13. Not only do you get a super cute tier tray, but it gives you a little project, and it's so easy. So easy. Super stinking cute, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm taking this home today for sure. Y'all, there were so many different things to choose from as far as projects go. Like, there were just so many different things that you could do. And plus, with the 40% off on this particular day, it just made everything, you know, so much more reasonably priced. Okay, so never have I seen this in any store before besides Hobby Lobby, but this is an actual for your wood glue sticks. Look, wood glue sticks. It's so that you can keep it separate from your other glue guns. That way you're not having to swap them out and change them out and whatever. And then they've even got the wood glue sticks, the glue sticks for wood glue for $2.99. I'm gonna actually put this together with this glue gun just to see how this works. I will let you guys know, you know, how well this works. But I think that's very cool. That way you've got two different, you know, glue guns or whatever. One for your regular glue sticks, and then you've got one strictly for your wood glue sticks. That's actually perfect. Look at this chair and this stool. This is so me, I swear. I love it so much. Too stinking cute. Y'all know I had to try out the chair and the stool. I mean, come on. It's like a little princess chair. And then the stool had this shabby, you know, like shaggy hair on it. Too cute. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I wanted to show y'all some of the things that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I bought several things. I needed several things. I have had some of you guys send in some craft supplies. And to every one of you that have sent the craft supplies, thank you so much. Not just for sending the supplies, but just the kindness of you doing that. And then the supplies coming in the mail, and I'm opening them up, and then I get kind of excited about the stuff when I see it. And it's really put that urge in me to want to do my DIYs again. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. After the tornado and then the weeks following, I didn't care nothing about a DIY. I could care less if I had painted anything else in my life. I mean, I just really, I don't know. I just really felt sour about it, kind of. Anyways, so getting those things in the mail and it being like happy mail, you know, it really has pushed me to get back into my DIYs. So Those will be coming up soon with lots of the stuff that you guys have been sending. I cannot thank y'all enough, honestly. It is so much fun getting this stuff in the mail, and it's just such a blessing. It is such a blessing. So thank you so much to everyone who has sent supplies. But today we're going to be using the stuff that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Well, we may use a couple other little supplies that I have gotten in the mail because that's all I have. So anyways, but the majority of it is going to be the Hobby Lobby items. So I was going to show you guys what I bought. All right. So first thing up, so excited about this. I have seen wood hot glue gun sticks. I almost said that like backwards somehow or something in my mind. It was coming out backwards. Anyways, but I have seen the wood glue sticks, but I've never seen a wood glue gun. So when I would use my wood glue sticks, you know, I would make sure and get it all the way out before I put a new glue stick in. Like I would use it up on whatever I was using. So it kind of made it a little complicated, but to have an extra glue gun that's strictly for wood glue, I think is really genius. Like, I think that's a great idea. And most people probably do that. I just personally didn't because I only had one glue gun. So that's just the way I did it. Anyways, go to Hobby Lobby. And the first thing I spotted were these. The Starbond wood glue sticks, which I thought, okay, that's super cool. First of all, they were only $2.99. So that's pretty awesome. I have not seen the wood glue sticks anywhere but Amazon. So I was really shocked to see them in the Hobby Lobby. But look what else was right beside it. Oh my gosh. It is a mini Starbond wood glue gun. So perfect. It also came with glue sticks, the wood glue sticks. But I just love this. I think this is so awesome. I think it is so perfect for, you know, somebody that crafts a lot with wood. It's just such a great idea to have that extra glue gun for your wood glue sticks. And then you don't have to worry about it, what's in it. It's always got wood glue sticks in it. I just think it's great. I love this. I'm so proud of this. Anyways, and a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing today involves wood. So this was perfect for what I had going on. All right, I also picked up some paint. I got 2 different of these. I got the Deco Art chalk finish. Now, it is actually chalk acrylic paint. And then I also got the Folk Art. Sorry, guys. I also got the Folk Art in, I believe this is white Adirondack. Yeah, white Adirondack. So, picked up some paint. I also picked up several brushes because I didn't have anything like that. So I picked up this pack. I liked this one because it had several different sizes in here, and it also had the sponge brush too. But then I wanted something good to use with my chalk paint, which you can use those brushes with chalk paint. I mean, that's not going to hurt anything. But I wanted a good, you know, like decent size brush to do with my chalk paint. So I picked up this one. Well, if we can get it to focus. There we go. I'm still getting used to all this new camera stuff, so y'all bear with me. But anyway, so I picked up this brush. I think this is really going to work well. It says curved surfaces like spindles and stuff like that. And I knew I was going to be doing some, well, if I could ever get it out of the box, that would be good. Anyways, I knew I was going to be doing some candlesticks. So I thought, okay, spindles, candlesticks, kind of the same thing. So anyways, I thought this might be a good brush. I'm not totally sure now that I'm feeling the bristles. They're kind of stiff. But anyways, we will figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I also picked up this brush. Now, this is actually for like trim and, you know, baseboards, stuff like that. But it's actually a really good brush. Like, super, super smooth bristles. Opens up like this. Let's see here. Let me get it the rest of the way open. Oh, okay. So it then looks like this. I love that it's got the little short handle on it. And then the bristles are super soft. So this is probably what I will end up using. But I really, really like this brush. It's a 2-inch brush. And it's made by Zebra. Anyways, I love the little short handle on it. I think it will be perfect for, you know, just different things. But I really like this brush a lot. All right, so those were the brushes that I got. I picked up some candles because I knew I was going to need some stuff like this. If I was going to be making candlesticks and doing and whatever, I was going to need some candles. So I did pick up 2 packs of, well, if I can get it in focus, guys. I got these 2 packs of candles. One is just the like extra large tea candles. And then the other one are these kind of rounded, they're kind of rounded candles. One pack was $5.99 and then the other pack was $1.99. So very reasonably priced. So there's the candles. I also picked up 2 candlesticks. Now, one of these we're going to be using for something different than a candlestick, and then one of them we're actually going to use it as a candlestick. But anyways, we'll get into all that in a little bit. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to start painting. Like, I want to paint the cabin, for heaven's sakes. I just want to paint something. But anyway, so I did pick up 2 of these candlesticks. Now, these were $9.99 with 40% off. So, I believe I gave, like, I don't know, about $5 or so. That's a good price for some good chunky candlesticks. All right. Also, to go along with the candlestick situation, I picked up 2 packs of these. These are just the little, like, finial candlestick holder type things. And these were $5.49 with 40% off. As long as it was like $5 or more, you got 40% off. But like these, I don't believe I got the 40% off on these. But I also bought these to go along with the finials that we picked up. So that's going to be pretty cool to do this one. These were $3.49 a piece. Yeah, $3.49 a piece. But well, what I was saying was these were $3.49 a piece, but I didn't get the 40% off. But anyways, that's okay. All right, so we got that. Goes with the candlesticks. I then picked up a couple of the words. Oh, I've broke one. I've broke something. That's all right, though. Well, I thought I had more than just one. That's strange. Well, anyways, I thought I bought 2 words, but apparently I only bought 1. So anyways, I did pick up this welcome. It was $3.99, but it was part of the spring shop. Let me show you all the tag. So if it said spring shop, well, if it'll zoom in there, if it said spring shop or spring something, you also got 40% off. So I actually got 40% off of this, and it was $3.99. So about a $1.50, I guess I gave for this. That's a good price, I think. So I've got the welcome. I also picked up a package of these wood rounds. Now, to me, this is not like the greatest price or anything. I mean, let me back up. So they were $12.99 with 40% off. So that was about what? Would say half of $13 is like $6.50. So these were about $6 or $7, somewhere around in there, okay? And they are 14 by 14, so they're 14-inch rounds. But there's only 3 of them. So for like $7 or $8, I got 3 14-inch rounds. But on Amazon, you can actually get 10 12-inch rounds for like $15. So Amazon is a way better deal on the wood rounds, but I needed them like right now. So that's why I went ahead and picked up these. These are the big, huge ones. Like this is the biggest little wood round. And like I said, there's 3 in there. I don't know if you can see it real well or not, but there is 3 in there. And we're going to be using those too. And then I also picked up this to go along with that, and it was $4.99. I picked up this little leaf thing, and I broke it. Oh, I broke it in 2 places. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's broke right here, too. Oh, good. Okay, so anyways, we're going to be putting this sucker back together just to use it. Oh, no, I've broke this thing all to heck, y'all. Now it's, look, I got 2 pieces over here. Anyways, we'll figure that one out. So I got those. And then I also picked up, I thought these were so neat. Like, we're going to use these for something else besides a charger. But these are wood, solid wood, plain charging plates. They were, it was $11.99 with 40% off. So about $6, something like that. Which is a little expensive, but for a solid wood charger, $6 is really not that bad, I wouldn't think. Because you can get a plastic something or another, like at the dollar store charger, for like $3. So you think, this is solid wood. You could paint it however you want it, whatever you want to do to it. Stain it, whitewash it, whatever you want to do. And then you've got your, you know, charger for your table. Anyways, I thought this was a very, very good deal. And then I bought a smaller one. This one was $9.99 with 40% off. Same thing. It's just a little bit smaller. Very cool, though. I really... And they're thick, y'all. They're really thick plates. So, like, I'm really digging the wood charger. I think that's so cool. Now, the other couple little things that I picked up from Hobby Lobby have nothing to do with DIYs, nor do they have to do with crafts or anything. But it was on their clearance rack, and I don't ever think about this kind of stuff at Hobby Lobby, so I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. So, I picked up these earrings at Hobby Lobby, y'all. What? I think I gave like $2 or something. Aren't they cute? So cute. I also picked up these earrings. Too cute. They were like $3 something. I picked up these for my daughter. Just little hair clips. They were like $1 and something. $1.24. I picked up a pack of scrunchies. Love it because it's got the leopard in there. But I thought these scrunchies were cute because they've got the little bow made onto them. And a lot of times I'll like wear them around my wrist instead of my hair. So I think these are super cute. But Hobby Lobby, like, I don't think about stuff like this at Hobby Lobby. So I thought that was kind of cool. I just wanted to show y'all. And then I also picked up this, which, pink, rose gold, and leopard. Oh my gosh. This was made for me. It's just a sunglasses case. But I thought it was so pretty. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that was all that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. We had such a great time. My best friend is, her name is Bree, by the way. I always say my best friend instead of calling her by her name. But anyways, her name is Bree, and she's literally perfect. I absolutely love her so much. Like, we could go nowhere and still have a good time together. We're exactly the same age. So, you know, we grew up in the same era and all that kind of stuff. Like, she's just literally the perfect best friend. Anyways, we had a great time, and I will have to give her some credit on some of these DIYs because she came up with a couple of these. I mean, she's my girl, so hey. Anyways, but we're going to jump right back into the video, and let's do some DIYs. Okay, so this first DIY, we're going to be using the wooden charger plate and also just the regular wooden plate, along with one of the wooden candlesticks, all from Hobby Lobby, obviously. We're going to be making that tiered tray that I was showing you guys. So the first thing that I did was just mark off the center of my plates. Now, as you can see there, I'm marking the bottom of each plate. Now, that will come into play here in just a second, but anyway, so once I got them marked, I'm going to take my wood glue gun and add a little glue to the bottom of the candlestick. Got a little on the side, had to wipe it off, but you know, whatever. Anyway, so I added a little glue to the candlestick and then popped it in the center of the largest of the charger. Then I realized I put it on the bottom, y'all, not the right side.
So I had to pull it off, literally scrape off all of the hot glue and start completely over. But hey, it's all good. So I added some more hot glue to the bottom of the candlestick. And then we're going to take that and place it in the center of the top of the largest charger. Super duper simple. This is a very, very easy project. Turns out absolutely gorgeous, and it's just so quick and simple to make. I would recommend this project for any beginner, honestly. I mean, I know it's a big project, but I would totally recommend this for even a beginner because it is that simple. You just add the hot glue, glue all of your pieces together, try to make sure everything's, lined up, centered up real well. I'm then going to take some of this Minwax stain in dark walnut. It is a beautiful color, y'all. Oh my goodness. And then I've also got some white chalk paint from Deco Art. Folk Art. I believe that white chalk paint is Folk Art. So I did put on some gloves. Now, I don't typically use gloves when I'm painting, but considering the fact that I was staining, I decided that might be a better idea because my nails were white and I just really did not want to ruin my nail polish. So I just began to stain this with some old rags that I had. It is so super simple. Now, the only thing about staining that I will say I did not like was the smell. It is definitely got a very strong smell to it, and I wasn't used to that. Now, normally I would use the antique wax, Waverly's antique wax. That is what I would have normally used, but I didn't have any, so we had this stain on hand, just so happened to have, and I thought, you know what, that's perfect. I'm then going to take the Folk Art white chalk paint in white Adirondack. I've also got some chip brushes. Now, the chip brushes were actually donated. Those were sent to me in the mail. Thank you. I did hesitate. Now, look at how beautiful this tiered tray is just in the wood. And I thought, I'll try the bottom. I will take the bottom. We're going to dry brush it and just see what it turns out like. And if I like it, we'll do the rest. So that's what I did, and obviously I absolutely loved it. So you could leave this just as it is. It's absolutely stunning without any of the white paint. It looks absolutely gorgeous, just simply stained. And like I said, you could do that with antique wax. You do not have to use stain to get this same effect. But I did decide to go on in with the white paint and dry brush it. And I personally love the way that it looks like this with the dry brushing, the rustic look to it. I like that. That just goes more with my aesthetic. So I do like that best. But I mean, that was it. This was so simple. And look at how gorgeous. Ah! All right, so for this next one, I've got one of those candlesticks, the other one, but I wanted to show you all this Tupperware. I got this at the Dollar Tree, like in the food section where they keep like the Tupperwares, but look at the size of this dude. It is very good size. Like you can definitely do some organization with these size containers. Anyways, we're going to be using the finial caps, the little wood rounds, and then obviously the candles. So what I did here was just stack everything up, see how it was all going to go together, and then we will, start gluing. So we're just building some candlesticks. I wanted a group of candlesticks. Oh, I also picked up these Ziploc bags at that pop shelf that I went to a couple weeks ago. Very cool Ziploc bags. They are super heavy duty. Anyways, I took those wood rounds, glued 2 of them together just so it would be a little bit thicker base. I wish I had a thicker base. like maybe some of the chunky wood rounds from the Dollar Tree. That would be super cute, but I didn't have any of those. So this is what's going to work. We take the finial caps, glue those together. So I glued 2 of them together. Perfect. We're going to take 2 more and glue those together. And then we're going to take those 2. Got to get all the extra glue off first. Now make sure you get all the, if you have anything seep through, make sure you get the glue off. Because when you go back to dry brush, always remember glue stands out extra sometimes. So be careful, with your glue coming out the sides or anything. I then took that group of the finial cups and glued that to the wood round. Just like we stacked it up before, we're just simply gluing it, making sure everything is centered. Perfect. Now we've got a second candlestick that's just a slightly bit shorter than the other one. This next one is going to be the perfect height. I just put 3 of those finial cups together. Take the wood rounds once again. I'm going to glue 2 of them together. And then, well, actually on that second one, I did not glue 2 of them together because I didn't feel like it made that big of a difference in the first one. So I didn't want to waste the only other 2 that I had. So I actually just used 1. But check it out. It's like a group of little candles. I love this, y'all. It was so cheap. Anyways, I'm going to take that same stain that we used with the tiered tray and go through and stain each of these candlesticks. But y'all, look at how pretty this wood is. I was going more farmhouse, but if I had to do this over again, I would definitely just stain it and leave it stained, and that be it. But I don't have a lot of the darker woods in with my decor. It's more of like a bamboo-ish type wood that I have. So if it was going to match my stuff, I knew it had to have like the farmhousey style. So that's why I did go back and dry brush these. And I'm going to be doing that with the white Adirondack chalk from Folk Art and a chip brush, just like we did the tiered tray. So stinking easy, y'all. All of these projects today are definitely like beginner friendly. Maybe the last one is a little more detailed, I guess, but it's not hard at all even. So these are just so super simple, and they definitely will make a difference in your space for sure. But I just finished dry brushing each of these candlesticks, popped my new candles on there, and there you have it. Oh, such a cute group of candlesticks. I just love them. All right, for our last one, we're going to be using that welcome word and also the 14-inch round. I also have several little picks and some dried flowers. They are gorgeous. All of this stuff was donated. The farmhouse ribbon, the paint, all of that was donated. That was sent to me in the mail. So thank you if you sent any of that. It is such a blessing. I swear it is, y'all. Giving me that feeling of wanting to do my DIYs again, it has been such a blessing. So it comes in many, many different ways, I used hot glue to fill in the holes on my word. And then I took some white Adirondack paint, painted the word. I also stained that wood round, but I didn't figure you guys had to watch that again because I've done stained everything today. So anyways, I received this heat gun in the mail from a very special lady, and it is perfect. It works awesome. I do not know where it came from or anything like that, so I can't leave any details or anything for y'all, but it's a great hot glue gun. I mean, a heat gun. Now, I didn't have any masking tape, so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to take Scotch tape and give it a shot. We're going to try it. I don't know if this will work or not, but we're going to try it. So that's what I did. I just laid my Scotch tape across there just like you would do with your masking tape. I doubled it up. That way if I, got out of the lines or whatever, it wouldn't be such a big deal. I then take this celery chalk paint by Waverly, and we're going to paint that stripe right in the middle where we taped it off. Super simple. All of this is super easy, and this is beautiful when it's done. Like, seriously, it's very, very pretty. And it would look gorgeous on anybody's front door. Well, I mean, it would look gorgeous hanging on your wall, but I planned for it to go on the front door, possibly. Peeled off my tape, which is always the most satisfying. And check it out. The Scotch tape came through. Now, I did let that completely dry before I took the tape off. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I did let it dry. I then took my wood glue sticks again in my little gun, and I added the glue to the back of my word. Just enough of the letters that I knew were actually going to be touching the wood, because the welcome word is just a slightly bit bigger than the wood round, which I thought was fine. Yeah, I thought it was fine. Anyways, place that right there in the middle of that green spot. And then I took my greenery that I had, cut it, off of each other, and then placed it all in the middle. Now, I'm taking some burlap ribbon that came from the Dollar Tree. This was also donated to me. And I'm going to tear the sides up, not tear it, but you know what I mean. Pull the sides, the strings on the sides of it, just to ravel it some. So I'm probably 3 or 4 in, you know what I'm saying? Like from the outside in, I pulled probably 3 or 4 strands on each side. I'm then going to take that ribbon, and I'm going to show y'all how to do I don't know what kind of ribbon this is called, but I call it a florist ribbon because I learned to do this at the flower shop when I worked there. So I'm just going to take my 2 ribbons here. I'm going to pull it out as far as I can, get it centered up, and then take the end of it and pinch it off. You're going to leave yourself enough room that when you go to tie this off at the end, you have enough to tie to. I then make a loop, bring it down, pinch that back off, pinch it off again. Okay, then you're going to twist it and make another loop. Pinch it off again, twist, make another loop. We're going to do this until we've got 6 loops total. So you're just pinching it, twisting, making another loop. That way, in the end, you're able to kind of fiddle your loops around, fluff them out real good. But this is such a super simple bow to make. Now, I snipped off the end there, and I was trying to save as much of that burlap ribbon as I could. That way, I would have enough to make a tail. I knew I didn't need long tails, but I needed something, to be able to make a tail. I snipped off some of the farmhouse ribbon, and I'm going to use that to tie this in the center, right where I had it pinched the whole time. So right where you were pinching it at, go ahead and tie that off, double knot it, pull the strings around, and then those will, be your tails also. Or you can cut that off super short in the back, and you don't have to worry about those hanging down. But I wanted both sets, hanging. So get that out. And then I'm going to take that burlap. Now, I did try to flatten it out. It was rolled up really bad. It was like the end of the roll. So that was the way it, kind of came off. So anyways, I tried to flatten it out the best I could, but I ended up just adding a little hot glue, pinching it in the middle, and then I'm just going to glue that directly to that greenery in the center of the greenery. And then I will go back and glue down my tails. Just add a hair bit of glue and just a very little bit, because you don't want it to ooze up through the burlap, and it can. So very little bit on the backs of there, just enough to make those tails lay down. I'm then going to cut off the tails on the other set of ribbon. Just kind of dovetailed those. I do go back and dovetail the burlap ribbon also, the ends of the burlap ribbon. But I just place that right in the center, And this is such a pretty ribbon. Now, last thing I wanted to show y'all, I took some of the Dollar Tree beads that were sent to me in the mail, and I glued that. I cut off just enough, and I glued that to the back of this so that this would hang with the Dollar Tree beads. Y'all, this turned out so stinking pretty. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Now, I flipped it over a couple times just to make sure that I was keeping it centered. I wanted to make sure that I had my beads centered. That way, whenever I went to, hang it up, everything would hang right. But that's it. And check this out. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, y'all, that was it for today. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps my channel. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family and subscribe. That would be awesome. Plus, hit that notification bell so that you will know each time I upload a new video. All right, guys, thank you so much for being with me today, and y'all have a blessed day.